What must you do? Wait. Not your fault? Not your fault? Who filled my head with dreams? Who trained me until my bones cracked? Who it was you who denied me my destiny? Martial arts has always been a huge part of my life. And it all started when I was in kindergarten. It was just after Christmas break. I had a ton of money, relatively ton of money for a child, because your aunts and aunties or the entire family would simply throw money at you because, well, it was Christmas. I was on my way to the cafeteria and I was counting my cash, and these two bullies tried to rob me. It's like, hey kid, give me your money, and they tried to make a grab for it. So one kid grabbed me from behind, and the other tried to literally grab the cash from my hands, but I managed to hold on to it. So the guy was pulling at the money on my hands, and when the guy that was pulling the cash from my hands figured out that he didn't have the strength to basically take it away from my fingers, he started punching me in the face while the guy was holding me from behind. And then I remembered, and while I was getting punched in the face, I remember this scene from a movie about how this one dude managed to get out of the same situation. What he did was he simply kicked with both feet the guy in front of him and leaned towards the guy that was holding him from behind. Guess what? It worked. But the thing is, we were fighting beside the building, and we had those metallic windows with a metallic frame which was open, and the guy's head, the one that was holding me from behind, his head, the back of his head literally bumped into it. And there was a lot of blood. Anyways, the fight ended. Everyone was freaked out that there was blood. We were wearing white. Our uniform was white, and you could literally see the blood flow. Blood flowed down on his back, and everyone was freaked out. And that's when the bystanders intervened and brought us to the principal's office. And of course, I mean, thank God, the bystanders actually told the truth that these two were robbing me, and I was simply defending myself. Of course, it didn't mitigate the fact that it was the first time that my parents were brought in to the principal's office, and I think they had to pay for like several stitches. I think the doctor said, or was it the nurse, I can't remember, that it was simply a flesh wound. It just looks bad because of the amount of blood that flowed down his back. Anyways, that's when I joined several martial arts clubs, and it just snowballed from there. Even then, I had a thing for martial arts for the simple reason that our next door neighbor was a seaman. Seaman. He was a seafarer, alright? And here's the thing. It was the 90s, and of course, the internet did exist, but it wasn't a thing yet, especially in cargo ships. So what they'd do is they'd actually collect movies in VHS and Betamax, and then they'd watch it on their break. So he managed to basically put up a decent collection of Jackie Chan, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, and Bruce Lee films. And every time he would get a contract to basically work on a ship for like 6 to 8 months at a time, he would leave his entire collection with me for the simple reason that he was afraid that his wife might throw it out. But anyways, that's my story of how I got into martial arts, or why it's been a very big part of my life. What-ha! What-ha! Wah! What-ha! I can't help it. It's Bruce Lee! Wah! I mean, he's the only man acceptable to make that noise. But here's the thing. Right? I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan. I think he'd made a tremendous representation of Asians in cinema, but as an actual or as a real fighter, I don't think he was all that. I mean, he said, be like water. We all know this speech and everything. But one of the reasons why I'm really not that convinced about his actual fighting prowess or his actual fighting ability is for the simple reason that there's no record of him actually fighting anyone in a competition level. I think it was the 1969 or was it the 1979 California Karate Championships, right? He made these demonstrations of the 1 inch punch, the two finger, oh my god, I forgot the phone again. The 1 inch punch, the two finger push ups. But here's the thing: when it came to the sparring session, he sparred with one of his students. That was it. I mean, but here's the thing: are you telling me that you've got a stadium full of black belts and you're telling me that not one of them said, I want a piece of that? Really, I don't believe that. As someone with an actual black belt, as someone who competed at the national level, no, I don't believe that you would pass at the chance of beating up on a movie star or at least trying to fight a movie star at a competition setting. I doubt it. You've got a stadium full of black belts, you've got a stadium full of regional and national champions, and not one of them volunteered. Doubt it. So that's why I don't think, or at least I doubt his actual fighting prowess or his actual fighting ability, because there's simply no record of it. But if you check out John Claude Van Damme, if you check out Chuck Norris, they actually have records of winning fights or of being in competitions and actually winning competitions and tournaments. So basically, if I'm going to compare Bruce Lee to anyone, it would be Steven Seagal. He likes to make speeches, but then again, no actual record of him fighting anyone at tournament level. So yeah, cancel me if you want, but as a practitioner, as a black belt, I'm gonna call bull. All right, I call bull into all of that. Here's the thing. Now, Jackie Chan, right? Jackie Chan never claimed to be a great fighter. That's the distinction between him and Bruce Lee. But here's the thing: he's going as a man who looked up to Bruce Lee, as a man who's made a living in martial arts films. Of course, he's going to put Bruce Lee on a pedestal because it's in his best interest to put Bruce Lee on a pedestal that martial arts, that practicing kung fu or jeet kune do, whatever, is an awesome or a mystical thing. That's how the whole Hong Kong 80s film genre went. It's all about martial arts. That it provided this mystical facade to Westerners that it's an Asian thing that makes them special. Of course, it's in his best interest to put Bruce Lee on a pedestal. Anyways, that's just my take on the whole thing. That there's no actual record. That the only thing we have on cam, the only thing we have on record about Bruce Lee actually fighting anyone was a sparring session against his own student. His own student, by the way, who's in his best interest make sure his master, his sensei, his teacher looks good. That's why I was saying, are you telling me that a room full of champions, regional, national champions, a room full of black belts, no one wanted a piece of the legend? I call bull on that one. Then again, this is all just an opinion, an internet opinion of a dude in his 30s that hasn't put on his gi, his dobok, his kimono for at least a decade now. So I wouldn't know. Don't take my word for it. What I'm just saying is that there's no record of him. And this whole, I mean, did the game crash? Anyways, with regards to hobbies, with regards to my passion, I have this what you may call a Catholic level guilt, that every time I spend something for myself, like right now, I'm playing video games, I'm hanging out with you guys. Like every time I try to make myself feel better. Oh, there we go, finally. Every time I try to make myself feel better or do something good, that something that makes me feel good. Oh, I missed out on the first one. Makes me feel good. It makes me feel guilty. Right? I mean, despite the fact that my full-time job enables me to support this particular little hobby, I don't have the heart to actually just buy stuff for myself because it would make me feel guilty afterwards. So I made a promise to myself that my hobby is going to support myself. So guys, again, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, do the whole notification button thing to help me out with the algo. So we could finally monetize this channel and I could get a better PC. As you can see, we're playing this at the lower setting because I've had this PC since, what, 2017. I built this rig in 2017 and I haven't had any cash to spend for, or at least I haven't been able to monetize this hobby up to a point that, you know, I wouldn't feel guilty spending money on it. Even now, on my Sif, oh, heavy attacks. Wah! On my Sif hobby. Like that. Oh, okay, parry. Why me? Wah! There we go. Because, yeah, the only time I'm gonna spend money on it is if it earns money by itself. Wait, who's this? Who's first? Oh yeah, who's first?
Who wants to go first?
Yeah. Water. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. Who's that? Wait, I want to parry. I want to parry. Come on. Get to it. There we go. I'm trying to master the parry. Okay. Yeah. Then again, Bruce Lee's the only man, or the only one who can sound manly doing that high-pitched. There we go. Where are we? We are dojo storming. I mean, this whole thing of dojo storming, it fell out of fashion. It fell out of fashion centuries ago. Why are we doing this? What's the point? And where are we? Vault climb? Where's A? Vault climb. Hold up.
I thought you said they'd put up a fight.
Shut up.
I'm barely breaking a sweat.
Where are we? Because look at this place. It's a dojo up. So my guess is Hong Kong. But with all this space, with the individual housing like this, it's either we're in the billionaire's quarter. I mean, Hong Kong is one of the most expensive. It contains one of the most expensive it has the most expensive real estate in the entire world. Next to Singapore, next to New York. So for you to be able to afford something like this in Hong Kong, you'd have to be part of the ultra rich to afford houses like this. And when I say ultra rich, we're talking about Carnegie level of rich here. We're talking about crazy rich Asians, Beijing billionaires rich. So my best guess is we're either at the Hong Kong or we're either inside the mainland. I didn't get a chance to explore Macau during my time there, but anyways, we'll see. Sweep the place.
Nobody leaves.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this guy's still alive. Take care of it. Why are we dojo storming? Why? Yeah. Bedroom. What was the title of that film again where Bruce Lee faced up against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Rush. Hold, yeah. 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 A. Wait, where's my stick? Where's my bow? What happened to my staff? Oh, there we go, it's back.
Who the hell is that?
It's your worst nightmare. Hua! Hua! Your turn. Hua! 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 Yeah! Yeah! I love this stick. There we go. Alright, who's next?
Yang,
Yang!
how dare you set foot in here again?
Okay. What was that? Oh, so that's what the meter is for. Huh, huh. Yeah! I'm so sorry, I have to control myself. Because my mic is so cheap. My mic is so cheap that every time... Why? No one stops. Anyways, cheap mic that every time I get too loud, every time I scream, it would literally cut out. So that's why I have to control myself. So again, guys, I have to, if I'm going to spend any money on this, it has to be something that the channel itself earned, because I feel so guilty every time. Because here's the thing, right? I'm honestly enjoying myself. I'm honestly having fun with you guys, but I was raised in a way that the whole Catholic guilt thing is really driving me nuts. That I just can't be happy, you know. Right? It has to be somewhere. This has to be designed somewhere in the mainland. Because in Hong Kong, you'd have to be an ultra rich to be able to afford a house like this. Yeah. I promise, the moment we earn something... Ooh. I'm gonna buy a better mic so I can do the whole Bruce Lee voice thing. It makes it so much more enjoyable.
Yang.
Yang.
Course.
Of course, what?
You've gotten slow, Sifu.
Slow, Sifu. Check this out, right? Oh, okay, that's a pause. In Kung Fu Panda, Sifu, Master Sifu. Sifu literally means master. So, the guy's name was literally Master, which is redundant.
Just step aside.
And Tai Long means too cold. That's why he couldn't be the Dragon Warrior. He was simply too cold as a person. And you can't be too cold if you're going to be the Dragon Warrior.
I should never have taught.
Ah, oh my God, we have an actual Tai Long situation. Wait, what was that speech?
By returning here tonight, you've given me a second chance.
Second chance at what? To be the Dragon Warrior?
This time, I will do what I must.
What must you do? Wait. Not your fault? Not your fault? Who filled my head with dreams? Who trained me until my bones cracked? Who it was you who denied me my destiny? Crap, I'm gonna die. Why wasn't I good enough? Why wasn't I good enough, Sifu? Why? Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm not blocking. I need the weapon. Oh my God, he countered our finisher. He countered our finisher. Or was it supposed to be part of the cinematic that the fight's supposed to end here? Anyways, here it ends, Sifu. Here it ends.
When I look into your eyes.
Yeah. Bo isn't here to save you now. Sifu's definitely older. We're definitely getting some kicks in. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, he keeps countering our finishers. Oh. Oh, there we go. Are you gonna avenge your father? Ah.
Show yourself.
I'm a boy. At least I think so. So we've got 5 main bosses. Wait, 4 sub-bosses and 1 main boss. Okay. He has to avenge his Sifu. Against the Dragon Warrior, against Tai Lung. But probably not. He won't have the chance. Alright, that was actually pragmatic. Don't give him a chance to actually avenge his Sifu. Because that's how the story of the Godfather went. Don Corleone, Vito, his father was killed by the local crime boss, by the local mafia boss, and his after his father was killed, his mom decided to smuggle him to America because the crime boss was after him too, in a sense that no, it's his father, in a sense that so as not to give him a chance for vengeance. So they definitely didn't give him a chance for vengeance, and something mystical is going on. There we go. All right. Ah, the botanist. Deflect. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. After you deflect, you can okay. After you deflect, you can provide a directional throw. Your turn. The fighter. Avoid high attacks. Oh, okay. Wah. 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 Very basic. See, it looks so mystical to everyone else. The artist. Okay, that was a sweep. Oh, that was a sweep. Palm strike. Sweep. Palm strike. Sweep. Ah. Oh, crap. Ah. Ah. All right, here we go. Wah. Okay, we're getting bashed. We're getting bashed. Okay, don't tell me we're gonna die during the tutorial. Okay. Wah, wah. Done. Took us longer than expected, but okay. Wah. The CEO. Oh. Wah. Hold B for down attack? Wah. Oh. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Wah. The CEO wasn't that tough. Wah. Oh, okay, main boss. The leader. Sifu literally means master. Thank you for watching, guys. Now, if you want me to play other games and if I can afford it, please let me know in the comments. We upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Please like, share, subscribe, do the whole notification button thing to help me out with the algo. And don't forget to check out our Twitch channel where you can catch me do this live. Now, class dismissed.